Go.
Hi, my name is Lori Johnson and I am in Research Methods 1 and I am playing a social worker for the Center of Youth in Rochester. My client is Cassie. She's a 16-year-old runaway who I've had contact with our outreach program. She's had an abusive past with her dad. She has confided in me to using heroin, and I'm not sure the reason for our visit today. But I do know that she called the hotline, the 24-hour hotline, and asked to speak to me. So I'm going to go in and speak to Cass now. Hi, Cassie. I'm glad that you called. I'm a little concerned. Everything okay?
Well, you know, it's been kind of rough. So, you know how we've been talking about me coming in and that you could help me stop using and stuff. We mentioned that. Well, I think I want to do that because, well, I told you about Abby, right? You know.
You did, and I just want to remind you that same as when I come out to the outreach programs and we've spoken on the streets, same thing applies here. Everything that we talk about is confidential. It goes nowhere, so you can feel free to say anything that you want to me and tell me anything. What's happening with Abby?
Well, you know how, you know, she had gotten some work and she got a place of her own. She was letting some of us crash there sometimes when we couldn't get into a shelter at night or stuff. Well, you know, she was also using some still, and, well, I don't know what happened exactly. I wasn't there, but this weekend, I guess she overdosed, and they couldn't save her, so she died.
Cassie.
And so, yeah, so I'm kind of freaked out because, you know, she was clean. She was doing good. She was like a role model, and you know, if it could happen to her, she was just like 17. So
This has to be terrifying for you.
well, yeah, you know, there's some nights that it's really cold. You haven't eaten. You're looking over your shoulder, and you know, you just mess up once and you're dead. That's just, I don't want to be that. So I wanna get clean. I wanna, if it's still available, I wanna come in and I just.
So Cassie, you're telling me that you'd like to explore our options here at the program and maybe make some changes in your life?
Yeah.
That's great, that's great. I can tell you a little bit about what we have here.
Okay.
First of all, to get you right off the street, we have an emergency shelter, okay? That'll give you a home, it'll give you clothes, food, all the amenities that you need for showering, hygiene. We offer rides to different programs, so if you need to go you know, into a school program, or you need to go to a work program, we take care of that for you. We have 2 different levels of schooling, okay? We have one that is geared for anybody that struggled in school. Did you have any problems in school?
I mean, I was okay. It was tough, you know, because home situation, like we talked about. But, you know, I mean, I did okay. But, yeah, I kind of like to work, really. You know, I mean, school's good, but I want to be able to take care of myself, too.
Well, we have a program that teaches you vocational skills, on-the-job training, so to speak. So you can learn job skills, and then, at the same time, you could get your GED.
Oh, okay.
By doing that, we can go ahead and get you into, you know, some more substantial housing from there. Does that sound like something that, you know, is in a plan for you?
Okay, so I'd have 30 days in the shelter that you guys have?
We'd have 30 days, we'd get you into a rehab program for
Okay.
your heroin abuse. And you'd be working with Teen Intervene, which is peers your age, talking about that. We'd get you into the education program, and then after 30 days, we would get you into more long-term housing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Does that sound like
Yeah,
something you'd
I
like to
think I
explore?
could.
We can start on that today, Cassie, if you'd like to do that.
We could do that today?
We can absolutely do that today.
Okay. So, I mean, I want to get clean. I'm serious. I don't use that much. But you know, what happens if I mess up once? You know, I mean, do they kick you right out?
They're not going to kick you right out, but there are some, you know, guidelines that you have to go ahead and follow, and
Okay.
that's self-respected to the other residents. But we're here to work with you.
Okay.
So there's going to be a team that's going to support you in getting rid of the heroin, if that's what you choose, and getting some housing and some education.
Great. Yeah. That sounds good. Thanks.
Great, Cassie. Okay, let's get started on that.
Thanks.